Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well and hello to everyone. And today we are going to be talking about autism and special needs like education and challenging behaviour. Now, I have a son called Matthew. He's autistic and he has global development, and he goes to a special needs like a school because he's a non-verbal, and because of his global development, he's very behind like his twin like a sister, and like also his peers. So we had to really think about what was really best, for him. Of course, we kind of wanted him to go to mainstream at first. Like when he was like two, he went to a mainstream nursery, and yeah, that was really hard work. They just didn't really get him, and so we felt that when it was kind of you know we had all the meetings and that, TAF meetings, so team around the family, and we had pediatrician say meetings, and other meetings with other professionals and that, and it was all very too much for both of us. It was very intense, and I don't think I've really spoken about that before, because everyone will think, oh well, you've had experience working with kids with autism and that, but no, that may be true. I do have over 20 years of experience in that, but that's just experience is in settings, the kids or the young adults will go home. No, never before have I had a child with autism. No, and never before have I been a mum before. So Matthew and Rebecca, they will be I say 5 at the end of July, and it's a huge a milestone, isn't it, for any child. And but yeah, it was hard to kind of as I think that Rebecca would be going to one kind of school when Matthew would be going to another. But as they both develop so kind of differently, Rebecca is very sociable. She's very outgoing. She talks so much. When Matthew, he doesn't, and that was always apparent to us. And even though people would say, "Oh well, I'm sure he will catch up," I kind of knew if it it's autism, that no, and he was not speaking. I kind of knew that he would have a difficulty with his communication. Now, I do want to talk about communication just for a little bit, and about challenging behavior, because we don't really get that much challenging behavior really. Say from Matthew, he's yes, he can bite. He can be kind of aggressive and that, but what I will say to you is that whatever his behavior is, it's to do with communication, and it's to do with his say wants and kind of needs, and or maybe something has happened um at school, or sets when he was at nursery, he would always sometimes I would go and he would be crying and stuff, and it was because it was too much kind of noise and that. But we've taken him to kind of Butlins and places, and it's been busy and it's been noisy, and he's been absolutely fine. So just because he is autistic doesn't necessarily mean that all the time he will be sensitive to noise and stuff, and he won't want to be in crowded places. what I think happens, and it does to a lot of kids, is that they will be okay with it for a very short amount of time, and then it will build up. And as parents and also professionals, we have to assess that. We have to kind of not let it build up too much, because if it gets to the top, okay, um, what will happen is that it's like if you shake a like a fizzy pop, and you shake it really hard, and then you open it right away, it will just like no. But then sometimes if you just let it for a few minutes and everything, it will calm down. Well, kind of look at it in the other way, whereby it might be that Matthew, when he went to Butlins, was absolutely fine going in, watching some part of the shows and that, but then maybe halfway through, maybe only 10 minutes to go until the show was over, he would start moaning. We gave him no drinks, we gave him cookies, um, and then he was okay, and we thought, well, maybe it's that. But then as we it kind of finished and we went off, he started, and it was because of all the background noise as well. So we had to, on holiday, go, right, okay, well, we'll see how he is within the show. Like, if he does get a bit overwhelmed, then what we can do is just take him outside, take him to a quiet area, or even just go back to the room. And that's what we did most of the time, and it absolutely works. But sometimes you can't help being in that situation whereby your child will get overwhelmed, and that because of maybe the background noise, or you're sat in the traffic jam and you can't do anything, and they are throwing a tantrum, and and then it becomes like a meltdown. And that's really, really hard on the family. It's really hard on us as parents, and that, and it's really hard, say, on the siblings as well. um so we we can't avoid motorways, we can't avoid not going too far and stuff. no our kids will need to learn that sometimes we have to wait. Matthew hated waiting about a year ago or so. He can wait now. It's not for that long, I must admit, but he can wait. So when we go into the school, sometimes we are there first, and I got the radio on because he loves music, and he's very much happy, and he's got his drink, and maybe he's still got some of his toast or cookie and that, and they don't open till 9:05. We might get there round about, say, 5:02. And so if he does need to wait, we sit in the car for a little bit, for about 5-10 minutes, and then we get out of the car, and then we have to wait before he goes in. Now, sometimes that's okay, and other times it's not. And I'm really used to it now, especially with I say Matthew. I was so used to it when I was working with kids, you know, sitting down in the middle of the pavement and stuff like that, and using kind of different techniques and that to get them up. And that's what challenging behaviour is. It's challenging to us, but also it can be a challenge for them because they can't communicate say with us to tell us what they want, or maybe they're feeling a bit down, or they want something. Maybe someone done something to them. I went on a course on the Zoom, and they were saying all this, and it was kind of, you kind of have to think ahead of time, and that's really really hard when you are like a parent, because you got like maybe other children in the house and stuff who like acquires your attention. And so routine and structure is key, but at the same time I think that life is not just a routine and kind of structure. We can try our best to have that like in place, so it makes it easier for them and also for us. But at the same time, I was working at this special needs school once. It was for children with autism and that, and like basically they were saying that a routine is really good. However, when they get older and they don't have that routine, or something is like out of routine, what will happen, they will break down, they will have that meltdown, and that they won't be able to cope. So I think it's important to have like routines for like a bedtime, okay, and routines for morning. So if they are going off to school or college, or a day center, or even work, and even if they haven't got a routine, maybe it's a weekend, maybe do something that weekend, which is the same, like maybe in the morning. So, like for Matthew, he will have his juice in the morning. He will have toast. So he wakes up, he has his toast, he's have his juice, he watch some YouTube. That is his morning routine. And then it's like if it's Monday to Friday and it's a term time, he will go to school. Like if it's a weekend, no, he watches more TV. It's the weekend and holidays are more flexible. I don't try to plan anything. You can't when it's a lockdown anyway. But when things do get back to normal and everything, we go to nannies on the weekend. No, we may go out. No, I say somewhere. When it comes to like holidays and that, um, that's really hard to like explain to Matthew. Rebecca really understands, but I've done videos. I've done kind of like I say butlins, as say videos. So what I can do, and we'll probably will do it like I say this year, is show him kind of butlins and that. Hopefully the big tents will still be there, but even inside, he was really excited. Now we are going to butlins, and we having this amazing kind of it's called, I think, a lodge, and it's on kind of like a pond kind of like area. Really, really looking forward to going. And he will absolutely love it, because it will have ducks and stuff like that, and he will just love it. Um, I can see us, well, like myself and kind of Darren, spending a lot of time with him there, as well as going off for walks, and taking part like in activities as well. But challenging behaviour is only challenging to us as parents, or even professionals and others, because that child is having their own challenge to communicate to you what they need or want, um, and it's helping them to understand the world around them, but also trying to work out what is the best method of communication, and can we actually instead of being so busy in our lives, and I do this a lot, is no, is there anything in the background? Now, my husband loves to play the radio in the kitchen, which is right next to the living room. So in here, that's the kitchen. And so you've got the TV going, you've got the radio going, and then you also got Rebecca on her iPad. And even myself, I get a bit overwhelmed with all of that. And so Matthew will sometimes just get up. If something on TV he doesn't really like or he's fed up, he will go upstairs. And and that's really good that he removed himself from the situation to kind of get away. But sometimes you have to do that as well. I've taken him up sometimes, or taken Rebecca out for a walk, or just upstairs, because he's getting too overwhelmed. Even go into the kitchen because the radio has just been left on and not turned off, and just turn that off, turn the TV down, or just take him like upstairs, or for like a drive. Um, I think most parents who may be watching this know, and even if you are not, I think you soon realize what your child needs. And so like often we will just kind of say do it for them, and that's all well and good, but sometimes we need to find ways for them to kind of tell us. And that's where PECs come in, that's where Makaton come in, that's where like say like objects of reference, that's where smart devices with talking apps like Let's Talk to Me, and other apps can where you press on it and it will say what they want. So I want a biscuit. We can actually help them to communicate in the right kind of manner, so to speak, instead of just pressing biscuit, biscuit, or car, car. It's like I want car, but where do you want? And the next thing would be like, where do you want to go? So we working on that, say with kind of like the school and Matthew and stuff, and I have to kind of calm myself down sometimes and think that he's only 4.5, and even though he's 4.5, he's probably around about say 2 years old and a half maybe, because of his global development delay. So we're seeing him doing things now that Rebecca was doing at 2.5. He's learning to talk. He's got mummy, he's got more. He's learning some sounds like bu 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 bu, and things like that. So I do think that he will be able to say more words very very soon. Probably in the next like year or two, he may have say another 5 to 10 words, and that my from my point of view, it would be brilliant if he can say what he wants, especially like on TV, like PJ Masks or Lion Guard. But if he can't do that, then using his tablet or PECs would be really good. But like even if he can sign like drink or say biscuit, or something, then that would be really good as well. But no, it's up to us to kind of teach him all these things, and then for him to realize that, oh yes, if I do say cake, then mummy will go and get me a cake, or if I say drink, then mummy will go and get me a drink. um so I do sign to him, and the school does as well as using PECs. So it's just a waiting game, I think, really. But I hope you have enjoyed today's little kind of video on autism and special needs special needs education, which I know it was really kind of like saying like Matthew goes there and he's really good going and he enjoys it. The staff there are absolutely wonderful, and it was the right choice. And he wouldn't have coped in mainstream school. And also, the fact that he's going to be there until he's 19, so he's gonna make friends, and he's gonna have hopefully a really good time. Yes, we will have challenges. Yes, there will be those moments and that, but to get him in there was I was so happy. So yeah, and just about challenging behaviour, don't it can be hard, but at the same time it must be really hard for them. Having a speech impairment myself, when I was little, I know it's really frustrating to not be able to tell like your mummy or your daddy or your nan or your teacher or your friends how you are, like, say, feeling, or what you want or need. I think that people forget, we was like all babies once. We couldn't talk once. We develop our speech, was our language, when we are, say, little. And so, yeah, and I remember Rebecca couldn't, talk when she was meant to talk, when the book says that she should be talking. But now we can't get her to, be quiet. The only time that she's quiet is when she's eating and sleeping. But we love her to bits, and she's wonderful with Matthew and that. So anyway, I've gone on so much. I really do apologise, but hopefully, for those people who like come to the channel to know about like autism and global developments and tips, you have enjoyed this kind of session. I'm going to be doing some more kind of videos on like autism. Um, Tell me, like, in the comments, what type of videos would you like to see? I asked this to like the health and like a fitness. We got some new subscribers from Weight Watchers and who are doing kind of fitness and stuff. Tell me if you are watching this for autism. What kind of videos would you like? Because this channel is still pretty new. Was it? And I would like to get it to a point whereby we are, I think we are a lifestyle kind of channel, which does mean I can talk about pretty much like anything that I'm doing. Should it still be called the Townsend family, or should it just be called Michelle Townsend? Let me know in the comments and that, because I really feel that we have a three, well, probably two set of people here, parents and people who are here for like you basically joined me because it was a channel for, and it still is a channel about like autism and that, and then we've done some shopping hauls and reviews and that, and now health and fitness, including diets and that. So I'm gonna keep it like as it is for now, but just let me know your thoughts and that. And also, I do longer videos, but do you like the longer videos or do you like short videos? Let me know, because I don't mind doing long videos. I can ramble on a little bit, but um, would you like the long videos to be kind of like, say, daily blogs? So just talking, through my day and that, I can I can do them, but at the moment they are very boring, to be honest. They are pretty much what was it? I take Matthew to school. Darren takes no Rebecca. It's mad in the morning. I don't feel like filming right away in the morning, to be honest with you. Um, and it's a rush then, because if we do, sometimes we get up early, sometimes we don't. Um, but Matthew always have his toast and a drink. That's his routine. Um, but yeah, just let me know in the comments like what your thoughts are and that. And did you like the short video? There's not many say views, but I am looking to see what I say works and that. But I'm also very aware that what was it? We got 176 or 177 people on here, and it would be great to know your thoughts and that. So yeah, do let me know, say in the comments and that, and then I can do more videos along that. So tomorrow, this is going out now at 9:45. Usually I try to get my videos out by about 6 o'clock. It was in the morning, but I'm just like, I can't do 7 like a.m. Um, so this video will go out tonight, Wednesday night, and then tomorrow night, around about 6, there will be my weigh in as a video as well. So yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this long video. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to learn more about like autism, and you enjoy lifestyle content, including like health and fitness and nutrition. I'm doing Weight Watchers, and that's the video for tomorrow. But yeah, just let me know, and I'm hoping to get into photography as well. So, and I'm thinking of putting some videos up about that as well in time, or maybe just having another channel, who knows. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, bye for now.